Sactown Sports.
There's some concern in 49er land about Christian McCaffrey's calf injury, which now we find out involves the Achilles, but perhaps there's nothing to worry about. Nick Wagner on Twitter asked if there's any doubt in his mind he will play Monday. Christian McCaffrey says no. Asked if he's expecting a normal workload against the Jets, McCaffrey said, I hope so.
Yeah, the Niners are the top team.
We'll get back to our NFL preview in just a moment. First, how about this? This September, feel the thunder with the ultimate high-voltage live boxing event. You have to see to believe right now over at SactownSports.com. You can enter to win our tickets to check out the Thunder Showdown only at Thunder Valley Casino Resort, September 21st. Terms and conditions apply. For more information and to enter to win, visit SactownSports.com. Now back to Jay for the rest of our NFL preview.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've ended with the Colts and the Texans.
It sounds almost like maybe Jay and I are both really liking the Colts this year, but we'll see.
Yeah, we might be on the same page there. I'm not going to let it spoil the milk. We kick on over and stay in the 10 o'clock spot. We talking all Florida battle, fellas. We have the Jags visiting Miami. The Jags are getting 3.5. Of course, that means the Dolphins are favored by 3.5. They're in Miami. Whitey, we'll start with you. Jags and Dolphins, who you have?
A lot of people are just, the Jets are great, going to win the division. Miami's going to fall off. I like the Dolphins. Mike McDaniel's done a great job there. It continues this year. Give me Miami here. The Jacksonville Jaguars going to win?
Right. I'm with you. The Dolphins are going to win this. Too much of a high-powered offense. I don't believe in the Jaguars, and so give me Miami in this.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins. This is my lock of the week. I think the Dolphins blow the Jags out. I'm looking for 10 or more, to be completely honest. I think the Dolphins are high-powered offensively. And Mike McDaniel, the one thing he's not going to do, which I love, he's like a college coach. Once the gas is going, he's just putting more nitrous into the gas. I think they're going to hit him by 10. We kick it down to the AFC South. The Panthers are visiting New Orleans. The Saints are giving up 4 points, which means the Panthers are getting 4 points. Drapes, who you have?
I got to go with the Saints. I'm not buying the Panthers. I think the Saints are a pretty good team, better quarterback play. I'm going to go Saints on this one.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who know what they're talking about who are going Carolina.
Really?
But I'm not one of them.
No, I was about to say.
Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4 scares me. You believing in the 4?
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Saints, but it definitely scares me. I'm not sure what the Panthers are, though. I think Bryce Young is gonna have a better season this year.
Okay.
We're talking about Chris Watkins, Vikings.
Ooh.
Sam Darnold, former 49er, heading on into New York. Well, technically not New York, but you get what I'm saying. New York Giants. The Vikings on the road favorites, giving up 1.5, almost a pick 'em. Who do you have, Mr. Draper?
I'm going to go the Vikings, and here's why. I think, with McCarthy hurt, the quarterback situation is up in the air. But Sam Darnold getting the start, I was a fan of Sam Darnold last year in terms of his talent. Now he has an A1 wide receiver to throw to. I'm going to go Vikings in this, and the Giants are a dumpster fire. Let's call it. Let's keep it real. They lost their best player, so give me the Vikings.
I think the Giants are going to be buoyed by the fact that albatross Saquon Barkley's gone.
Right.
Got rid of him finally. Actually, I think both these teams are going to be a little more. They're going to be better than people think. So I think they both could surprise a little bit, at least early. But I'm going with the Giants.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I like where you're going. Can I take the over-under? I think they both score under 41, which is the over-under.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one's tough. I think you're going to be on the island by yourself, Whitey. I'll take the Vikings and believe in Sam Darnold, I guess.
Wow.
All
right.
Yes, I'm not exactly sure where to go. Wouldn't be surprised if the G-Men took it. We move on to the 1 o'clock spots, fellas. In the time slot, the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders they are getting 3 points. The Chargers are favored here in Los Angeles. Chargers, Raiders, Whitey, who do you have?
I only have 2 underdogs that I'm picking to win, and the Raiders are one of them, so they got to be my upset pick, right? That's my upset special.
Okay.
The Raiders over the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh, we're going to find out that, you know what? Maybe he wasn't such a great coach in San Francisco. He just had a great team. Raiders win this one.
Let me ask you this about your upset. Is it upset to win or upset to cover?
Cover.
Cover? Is that
Yes,
what we're
cover.
saying? You believe they'll win too?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a super
I like that.
upset right there. I think Harbaugh.
We can make a decision, though, not to cut you off. Jay.
Yeah.
Is it to win or cover? How y'all want to do it?
Win or cover.
Well, I got them to win. So.
Okay.
All
Well,
right,
then you
we're
got to
gonna
win.
do the
They got to
win.
win.
We're
Okay.
going to do the win.
No problem.
The upset is the win. All right. I think Harbaugh will have the boys ready. I always go with the best quarterback. I don't even know who the hell the Raiders are starting out there this upcoming week. Herbert will, throw some dimes out there. Give me the Chargers to cover.
Yeah, I'm following that, Cab. Chargers, easy for me. Move on. The Broncos, Denver Broncos, and the Seahawks. The Seahawks giving up 6 points. That's tough. I mean, pretty much a touchdown. Drapes, you got the Seahawks or the Broncos?
Upset special,
Oh,
baby.
okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ooh.
My boy Bo Nix is going to go into Lumen Field, throw 3 touchdowns. Give me the Broncos in this one.
Ooh.
New coach, all that in Seattle. Nah, give me the Broncos.
You want the Broncos? You can have the Broncos. And you can have the 6. Give me the Seahawks. I think this is going to be a one-sided affair. I think it's going to be a long year for Sean Payton. And his young, up-and-coming Broncos.
Yeah, I'm following that, Cab. I like Bo Nix. I do, but I need to see him play first. I do think this is the week you kind of can catch the Seahawks, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going with the Broncos, too.
Okay,
Give me the Broncos as well. That's not my upset special, but I'm going with the Broncos. Move on. 125, 20 minutes later, the Cowboys go to Cleveland. The Cleveland Browns are giving up 2.5 at home. Deshaun Watson just lost his father. RIP to Deshaun Watson on that. That is huge when you lose a parent. Whitey, Browns 2.5. Cowboys getting 2.5. Who do you have?
Last year, Cleveland made the playoffs despite some of the worst statistically quarterback play in the league. This is a tough one, but the Browns the dogs will be ready at the dog pound for the opener.
Ooh.
I'm going Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Cleveland also. Still got a solid defense. Cowboys don't have a running game. Dak playing on the last year of his contract. Too many question marks surrounding this Cowboys franchise.
Sack Prescott this year.
Oh, I like that. Give me Cleveland on this, Jay.
Upset special.
Oh,
Cowboys on the road. Dak throws for 3 TDs and carries.
What happened to the guy that
He carries.
I don't like the Cowboys.
I can't stand him.
Right.
I know. I'm talking a lot of positivity to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
He carries the Browns. Deshaun Watson's probably going to be fired up, but I got to see it to believe it. Commanders, Buccaneers. Buccaneers playoff team, of course, losing to the 49ers last year. They are favored by 3.5. They take on everybody's upset special. I don't know what you want to call them team. Team is going to do fantastic. Jaden Daniels. Whitey, you got the Buccaneers or the Commanders?
I just think it's interesting how you went past Dallas so quickly.
Yeah.
After picking
Gotta move on.
I know, right? That's good.
Time constraints.
Interesting. Yeah. Tampa Bay. I give you the 3. Take the Bucs.
I'm going Tampa Bay also. I think the Bucs regressed this year. I think they had a nice year last year, but I don't think they're as good as they were last year. So give me Washington in this.
Ooh, you're taking Washington.
Whoa.
Excuse me. I wrote that down wrong.
Did I say Washington or Tampa?
You said Tampa, but
I'm taking Washington in this one.
I'm going Tampa. I think Tampa takes care of business. I think they're going to make the playoffs again. I like Baker. For whatever reason, I have an affinity for Baker.
Okay.
Sunday night game. Ooh. LA Rams, as I like to call it, Levi South. They won't be playing there. They'll be in Detroit. Everybody in Detroit is going to be fired up. I would imagine any and everybody is going to be out there. The Lions are favored by 4.5, though. Ooh. Drapes, who you got?
4.5. The Lions are our favorite.
Yeah.
I'm going to still go Lions. I'm going to still go Lions in this one. I think, like you said, that crowd is going to be fired up. I think, the Rams, everybody's picking them to do some big things. I think it's going to take some time for them. Give me the Lions in this one.
I'm taking the Lions. I think it's a bad matchup for the Rams. Very young secondary against Jared Goff and the Lions. Lions going to win.
Yeah, I'm taking the Lions as well. Pretty much for what you said. The biggest game of the week.
Wow.
49ers. Jets, 49ers welcome Aaron Rodgers back to Northern California. Ooh. Of course, we'll have that game here on Sac Sports 1140 following the drive, guys. Whitey and Drapes on Monday, but we got to talk about it now. Do we get the pick now or do we wait on Monday?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good one. What do you say, Whitey? You decide, big fella.
I think we're all picking the same team, aren't we?
Are we?
Go ahead and pick the Jets if you want to, Drake.
We can do
I'll tell
it.
you this. If you wait, then
Yep.
if somebody is like one behind, it
That's true.
gives them the
That's
option
true.
of changing
That's
their
true.
pick.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
hold off.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's hold off.
Okay.
A Hail Mary, if you will.
Yeah.
I like it. I
late
like
in the
it.
game.
I like where you're going.
All right,
fellas.
We'll hold off on that.
We'll hold off until Monday. So we got the weeks in. We kick it over to some of our surprise, a little weird off the beaten pattern picks. Definitely taking a point here. We'll do this. We'll kind of change a little bit every single week. This is more or less for the season.
Okay.
I'll come up with a few throughout the week on some weird little, choices that you guys can make. I'll start with this. Drapes will it's on you, Whitey, right?
Uh-huh.
Surprise team. You guys have asked this to just about every
Yep.
NFL guest that we have had on. Of course, we'll keep track of this. Whitey, we begin with you.
First of all, I want to point out, when you do these picks, sometimes everybody's chalky.
True.
There's 9 games that we have differences on. So there's
Really?
Have you already calculated that much?
Hey, you already
My
did
goodness
that?
gracious.
All right.
Very eventful
Good.
games here already, many of them. Surprise team, good offensive line, good young receiver. I think they got him in the second round. Excellent running back. Big year for a young quarterback who has a chance to be a really unique talent. The Colts are going to stun the NFL this year. I'm not saying they're going to win the division, but watch for the Colts in the playoffs this year. Colts are my surprise
Can we
team.
pick the same one? Because that's where I was going.
Yes.
All right.
Jay's
well,
going there too?
for everything
Okay.
you just said, and I really, really like Anthony Richardson.
Yes.
I think he's gonna have. You see, C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young didn't have the best season. Bo Nix, there's some Jay Daniels. There's a lot of young QBs coming in,
Mhm.
and for whatever reason, Anthony Richardson has been overlooked, and I think he has something to prove.
Shane
I
Steichen,
like
the
the
local
Colts.
guy's the coach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Colts.
the local guy. Yep, the local guy. For my surprise, and maybe this isn't a surprise. So if you guys don't consider this a surprise, or
The Chiefs are not a surprise.
right. Here's my surprise. The Chicago Bears will finish with 10
My
wins
son
this season.
loves to fly kite.
10 wins
gracious.
this season for the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams, everybody talks about Caleb Williams, the throwing, the accuracy, the dude is a leader. Nobody's talking about his leadership in the locker room. For once, the Bears have a quarterback they can view as a leader. He got weapons galore. I got the Bears winning 10 games this season.
I think that is a surprise team. Some people
Yeah.
believe it, but a rookie quarterback, that's interesting.
I don't think they've ever had a quarterback throw 30 touchdown passes.
Really?
I can't.
Yeah.
Rex Grossman ain't doing it?
No. I mean, if you add them all up, maybe.
Right. That's what I'm
Maybe.
saying. They
Oh.
finally got a MVP caliber down the line quarterback in
All
Caleb. I'm a big Caleb Williams guy.
Goodness gracious. All right. You got to go back and look to forecast, right, fellas? You got to know your history before you can know your future. That's why we teach it in school. First to last. A team that finished last in their division last year that's going to be first. Who you got?
Shoot. Jay, really? Like,
If
do we
you had
gotta
to pick
choose?
one. Yeah, if you had to pick one.
let me go with Joe Burrow and the boys.
Really?
Cincinnati.
But they weren't first last year, were they?
They weren't last, were they?
No, they were last last
they
year.
were last.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were 9-8 last year. Pittsburgh finished at them. Cleveland,
I
Baltimore.
thought we were going first to last.
No, I thought he said last to
Oh,
first.
what did I say? First to last. I'm sorry. So first, someone who finished first last year to last.
first
and then
to
we'll
last.
reverse it. Excuse me. You're
Sorry
right.
about
Yeah.
that. Sorry about
But we
that.
had
big
your
fella.
last to first. We had your last to first.
I'm going to go Tampa Bay. I'm not a believer in Tampa Bay. I think they overachieved last year. I think they're going to slide back this year.
If I had to pick one, I'm with you. I guess I don't really see one.
I don't see one.
But
Right.
I could see it all falling apart after a summer in which they did not get better. How about them Cowboys?
To last?
All the way
my
down.
gosh.
All the way to last.
Oh, my gosh. Last?
All the way.
The Giants are going to be
Looking
better
up
than
at the Commanders and the Giants and that other team.
and that team at the
Yeah,
top. Yes. Okay.
I'm following that cab. I'm going Cowboys. I think the Cowboys, even though I think they win this week, I could see them. And they're one. This is the real reason, fellas. They're one Dak Prescott injury away from that whole season
they
falling
got Trey
apart.
Lance as their
Yeah.
number 3, bro. They all right. Look, I know.
If you believe it, go
Oh,
ahead.
man. Okay.
All right, fellas. Last to first
I think
You
we
had
got the same
Bengals,
one.
You got
right?
me. Cincinnati, I said.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
Okay. I'm going. This is going to be completely against the grain. Completely against the grain. All right.
You don't even
What is
believe
wrong
this,
with
Jay.
Commanders.
You don't even.
Oh,
come
I'm
on.
staying over there.
Come on.
I'm staying because the NFC East, you just never know.
Nah, we know. We
That's what this is
You
about.
never
I
know.
like it. Yeah.
Shay, I'm looking at the Commanders' stats from last year.
They got a quarterback.
They were dead last in point
They
differential.
got a quarterback.
Minus
Taylor Heineke
189. Their point differential was worse than the Carolina Panthers. Minus 189.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge
Like
turnaround.
Ross Tucker said, you want a surprise team?
Right.
I'll give you a surprise
I'll give you
team.
one. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else,
I'm
Jay?
going Commanders. Man.
Okay.
All right.
I could see Dak being hurt, and it's all over. Passing the G-men. All right, fellas. 3 bold statements. 3 bold statements you think is going to happen in NFL. Whitey, we'll begin with you.
40. Can I give them all? Just
Yes.
Yeah.
Just shoot them out.
49ers will be a top 3 defense in the league. Bengals will return to the top of the AFC North. And the Giants and the Vikings will be surprise NFC playoff contenders.
Ooh.
Giants and the Vikings.
Giants. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. We got a good
Come on.
offensive line.
Come on.
Got good receivers. Jalen Hyatt, Malik Neighbors. Danny Dimes going to light it up this year. They're going to beat the Eagles at least once.
Oh,
That don't mean anything. They beat the Eagles once. First bold statement. Philadelphia will have home field advantage in the NFC. They will be the best team in the NFC.
okay.
I gave you my other one is Kansas City. Can I say my Chiefs one?
Yeah.
The Chiefs will win 3 straight Super Bowls. They will cash in at the end of the season. And last, but certainly not least, the Niners will get bounced in the divisional round. Yeah, it got to be bold, right? You said bold. The Niners will get
the Chiefs win the
bounced.
Super Bowl.
Will get bounced in the divisional round. Whether it's Detroit, whether it's Philly, whether it's Green Bay,
All right.
it's hard to get back there, boys. It's hard to get back.
Oh, all right.
That's bold. That's
Yeah,
bold.
That is very true. We kick on over to the weirdest thing that will happen this NFL season. Drapes, what's the weirdest thing you think is going to happen in the NFL?
Weirdest thing that's going to happen in the NFL. This is a tough one. It's because it's always some crazy things that happen. I will say a rookie will be top 5 MVP voting, offensive MVP.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep.
I will say that the Colts are going to score a touchdown this year on a play drawn up by Caitlin Clark. There you go. You watch. It's
Yeah,
gonna
come on,
happen.
man. She ain't drawing up plays yet.
Okay.
Say Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift in Kansas City. Caitlin Clark.
all right.
It's probably going to be a field goal or something for 3. But
For 3, right?
Caitlin Clark.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I like it. I like where you're going.
All right,
All
Jay.
right. How about this one? Surprise player of the year. Who's the person you think is going to have a great year that most people don't seem to be? Whitey, who you got?
I got Spencer Rattler replacing Derek Carr, leading the Saints to the playoffs. That's what I got.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Really?
I like
Book
that.
it.
I'm going to say, what was the category?
Surprise player of the
I
year.
think it's Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields, week 4, comes in for Russ and leads the Steelers to the playoffs.
Ooh. You guys taking quarterbacks there.
Yeah.
It's a
who you
wrap.
got?
Okay. I got well, I didn't go down these ones because
all
these,
right,
these for the host.
All right.
Yeah. Player who will have a letdown this season.
a
Meaning
step
someone,
back.
they're looking at, someone thinks they're gonna might make a deep run to the playoffs, might be a championship contender, and you're like, nah, that's not it. It's not gonna happen this year. Who you got, Drapes?
Yeah.
You going with me first? I'm going to say I believe CJ Stroud and the Texans won't be as good. Like, I think they're everybody's darling, everybody's pick. I got CJ taking a step back.
Ooh.
All right. My guy is actually not a player anymore, but Tom Brady will stink at his job. That's what I got.
Nah,
Tom Brady will stink.
He hasn't
He won't
stunk
have
at anything.
access to any of the
Come
meetings.
on, man.
If I got to go player, I'll go Russ. It's over for Russ in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
You watch. Tom Brady will be terrible.
You think he's gonna be bad?
All right.
Or are you just picking that?
I'm picking that.
Okay.
I'm kind of, going for a long shot there. It's going to be tough when he can't go to the meetings or talk to anybody. What'd you think of that play, Tom? I don't know. I don't know who that guy is. They wouldn't tell me what they were going to do.
Drapes, who did you say real quick? I didn't write it down. CJ, that's right. CJ Stroud
yeah.
and company. Okay. We kick off right. How about this, fellas? How about...
You got your guarantees in there somewhere,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I do. It's coming a little later.
Okay.
Player or team you are buying the hype on right now? And opposite. Who's a team or a player you're not really buying the hype on? Whitey, who you got?
Hype train, buying. Burrow and the Bengals boogie back to the top. Buying that. Selling. The Bears will be worse than the Vikings.
Really?
You think so?
Packers won that division. We'll see. Okay.
How about this? I'm going to go opposite of Whitey.
Yeah, I think you're going Bears.
Yeah, I'm going Bears.
Yeah.
I'm going all in on the Bears. What's the category? Can you just repeat the word?
Who are you buying the hype on? And the Bears are super hype right now.
I'm buying the Bears and I'm selling the Texans.
Oof.
I'm selling the Texans.
Okay.
That opens the door for Jay and my Colts.
Texans were 10-7 last year. I got them just a game or two shy of that. I think they'll take a step.
You got Indy moving in there, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
That.
It's not a good division, but yeah.
It's not.
All right. As what Whitey just said, last one. What do you guarantee? And then maybe Drapes has already said it. It's going to happen this NFL. Lock it in right now. Put the money on it. Put the oranges and the apples. What is a guarantee that's going to happen this NFL season?
There you go.
Oh, is it me?
Yes,
I guarantee a coach will be fired by week 7.
Wow.
Week 7, somebody will get ousted.
So not even half the season.
Somebody will be 1-5,
Sorry,
1-6.
Coach Sirianni.
McCarthy out there in Dallas. Somebody like that. Somebody's going to get axed. Might be my guy Sirianni. I'm just saying it might be.
It could
like
be.
you said, it might be.
Yeah. The dynamic kickoff rule will be a total disaster and will result in fewer returns. Designed to produce more returns. You saw it last night. And it's touchback. And it's touchback. And it's a touchback.
Okay.
It's going to be a huge flop.
Man.
Not going to be dynamic.
Really?
Everybody's going to kick it out of that back of the end zone.
Is it because
They'd rather
they'd rather just give it up?
touchback. You can have it at the 30 rather than risk the returns.
Dang,
Okay. All right.
That's
It's
heartening.
guaranteed.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking though.
I know.
But I think you're spot on. I think it is guaranteed. I do think it's guaranteed, fellas. That ends
That's
it. For us.
it. You got them all written down,
I
James?
do
We
have
good?
them all written down. We'll on Monday we'll go over the divisions championship. We don't have the time right now as we have football. Whitey.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up here. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you for being
showtime,
with us. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your football this weekend. We're back with you Monday. We got football for you right now. My Packers and Trey Eagles next
baby.
from Brazil on Sactown Sports.